Aloha, friends! Do you know what we're making today?
No.
Greek bruschetta. We are making bruschetta with the protein-sparing bread that everybody loves. So get your ovens on, you're gonna wanna make this. What you're gonna start with is 12 eggs, egg whites, but we have to separate them. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Oh man, we should have talked about a joke to say. Yeah. Oh man, oh no. Now what I just did is I got a bunch of yolk into the whites. Now that's not gonna whip. So it's actually a good mistake. We'll be like Julia Child and just be like, it's okay, we'll just start over. I'm just gonna dump that right here. And Kai, can you get a paper towel? A bunch of paper towel. Because the whites will not whip if you have fat in them. And whoa, okay, we got a lot of paper towel. Yolks are the fat part. So you wanna make sure that you have a clean bowl that doesn't have any fat in it. And what I did was I just rimmed it with some apple cider vinegar just to make sure that we don't have any residue that could cause it not to whip. So let's try that again. Now I always have a jar of yolks in the fridge, don't I, Kai?
Yes.
And if you're wondering, what do you do with all the yolks? We did a video on what to do with all the yolks. Yes. So check that out, because there's some really good tips.
In the link below?
In the link below, maybe? I don't know, we have to tell Dad to do that. Goofy, right?
Yeah.
Whale season is over. We're still in Hawaii. Whale season is over, pretty much. Barely see them anymore. Barely. If you come to Maui, come during whale season because it's the best. Right? The best. It's so cool to just see a whale jump completely out of the water with one flip of the tail. Yes. Super cool. But this bruschetta, I like Greek. Do you like Greek food? Like garlicky.
Yeah, I like it.
And we're using Primal Kitchen Greek dressing to make it. It's just super duper delicious. Can you grab one more egg? Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, that's good. Primal Kitchen is so generous. They are offering 20% off your order when you use code Maria. So don't miss that. And I love their Greek dressing. It's probably my favorite salad dressing of theirs. And thank you, bud. I can't really grab onto it right now. I have an egg in my hand. And we're going to use their olive oil to make the bruschetta and their spray. So what you have your oven on to 325. And Kai, can you get that tray?
This tray?
Yep, that one. Yeah. So that we have what is it called? A bread pan. What kind of baguette pan. We don't eat baguettes, so I don't really know what the word is. A baguette pan that you can get. We'll have the link in the notes here. And that baguette pan is awesome for making the bruschetta. Yes. So here we go. Yikes. Last final egg. All right, so can you dump that into the sink? Thank you. What we're going to do now is we're going to add some allulose. We're going to add gelatin. Gelatin makes a chewy bread, and salt. And then we're going to whip this up. I should listen to Julia Child better because she always said, start with a bigger pot than you anticipate. Ooh. Look it, because I'm almost full. Yeah. So now I'm going to add my dried egg whites, and I'm just going to mix it gently. That's as low as it goes. Ooh, that's as low as it goes. That's crazy. I really should have started with a bigger bowl. I don't have a lot of stuff here. That's your problem. Could you put this cover? See that cover right there, Kai? Oh, yeah. Put that on there. Thank you. I am all dirty now. Okay, and we need a spatula. That goes in the fridge. Actually, just set that over here. So, now we have a spatula. We're just gonna stir this up. Kai, can you use the Primal Kitchen avocado oil spray and spray the pan?
Yes. This pan?
Yep. Now, if you overmix it at this point, the bread tends to get very styrofoamy. So if you say your bread turned out like styrofoam, it's probably because you overmixed it after you added the whites. So Is that sprayed real good so it doesn't stick? Okay, great.
You can check. Or...
I'm sure it's good. Okay, so now it seems pretty well mixed.
Oh, I got this stuff on my thing, and now my hand's slimy.
Oh, sorry, bud. Now you just spoon it into the pan. Into baguettes. I also use this to make foot-long subs too, which was pretty awesome, right, Kai?
Yes.
We have sub sandwiches for lunch today.
Yes, really.
And then you want to be kind of an artist to form these.
Yeah.
But this is how easy it is. You don't even need a stand mixer to make it, but use real egg whites because it whips better than using the carton yolks. Almost there.
Last baguette piece.
Well, then I'm going to form it really nice to make it look better. Kind of use like a knife or your finger to kind of form these real beautifully. Like that. So. There we go. Can you set that away?
Yeah.
We do have a mess, don't we? Okay, so just going to form these.
Baguettes.
Good thing I washed my hands. I think Julia Child and I would get along really well because I just kind of roll with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I should just get out a knife, but anyway, this is going to go into the oven about 15, 20 minutes till it's golden brown. Just leave that shut for now, buddy. Don't want the hot air getting out.
Ah, yeah.
All right. So now that can go into the oven. Oh, honey, when you handed me this, always put this. Give me that tray. Just one tray. Just one tray.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That goes onto a tray, otherwise it's going to flop all over. Can you put that into the oven? All right. Now, I should probably clean this up, but we're lucky because we already have some bread already made. I have it in the freezer all the time, so you can easily throw a bruschetta together for a party or a get-together. Save that for later, bud. Okay, so we have a baguette right here. Can you give me a cutting board?
Yes.
And the bread knife.
Cutting board.
The wood one. The wood one's good. There we go. And the bread knife. So here's some already finished. And we need this. And I'm just going to cut it into maybe like
a few pieces.
Like a half an inch, is
Yeah.
it considered? So there we go. Just cut that.
We are time for the toppings.
Well, actually we have to bake it too.
Oh, yeah.
So you said there's a lot of ingredients out when we started, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, there's a lot of ingredients.
There's a lot. So you like this bread, don't you?
Yes.
So here we go. Now I need that pan with a cover on it. And we're going to put that right there. And now I need a little, well, you can use this dish.
I feel like I'm a little assistant.
What?
I'm like
Assistant? You are assistant. A really good assistant, aren't you? We'll just tuck the end pieces away. And we have our organic olive oil. And do you have the brush in the drawer? Should have had it out. So it has little fingers on it. Yeah, that's it. Now, I know you love to paint, so here, paint. Paint everyone. Brush that on there. Yep. You're gonna paint everyone, and while he does that, I'll get the toppings ready. So we're gonna use tomato. And we're gonna cut the tomato into little pieces. And we have feta cheese. If you can't do dairy, you
Fettuccine.
could. Feta cheese. Fettuccine. Fettuccine Alfredo. So you just dice the tomatoes up. These tomatoes are juicy, man.
Yes.
And where'd you put that bowl that I told you I needed that you cleaned?
Oh, right down there. Oh, and
Oh, it's on the stove. Can you go grab that for me?
oh yeah.
Thanks. You know why?
What?
Because I have my swimming suit on. I don't have pants on.
Yes.
So it got kind of cold in Hawaii, and it was a joke that, what are we gonna do? Because nobody owns pants here. Everybody just walks around in their swimming suit. It is true.
Yes.
Grandma Nancy gets mad if I go to the store within my swimming suit. But it's okay, because nobody cares here.
Yeah.
It's the aloha spirit that everybody loves.
Imagine walking it in there with in Wisconsin.
No, that would not be accepted in Wisconsin,
Yeah.
right?
They would be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, no shirt, no shoes, no service does not apply here,
Yes.
which is really cool. I like it. Grandma Nancy doesn't. Love you, Grandma Nancy.
Yeah.
So, here we go. There we go. So then, you can brush both sides if you want to, but in order of time, we're going to just get this into the oven. So here you go, Kai. Put that on in there. Okay, so now our bruschetta is out of the oven, and we put it on a nice little plate. And we have our tomatoes diced, and we have some feta cheese that we're going to add into here. And then we're going to open up our Greek dressing, and that's going to kind of dress the tomato salad before we put it on. You could also add some Greek olives if you want to. What do you think? Should we?
I don't know.
Maybe garnish? I know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big olive fan. Michael likes olives.
I like black olives.
Black. Yeah, Greek are pretty strong, huh?
Michael likes green olives. No.
Yeah. So here we go. We have our dressed tomato salad, and we're just going to put that onto each bruschetta. And you have an easy appetizer. Honestly, I just pulled this out of the freezer, my friends. So you can make the bread ahead of time, pull it out of the freezer, and you have a beautiful Greek bruschetta. I'm going to garnish it with some. I'm going to garnish it with some fresh oregano leaves, which I think are beautiful. I love oregano. I think that's why I like Greek food, Kai. It's really oregano-y. Oregano, garlic.
Yes.
It's delicious.
But this is looking good though.
It would be good. So here we go. This is our bruschetta.
Yeah, cut
So
the
don't forget to use code Maria to save 20% on Primal Kitchen.
Yes.
What do you want to tell people?
Cook with your kids.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
If you want to change your life like I've changed mine with food, I would be honored to help you. Many of you don't know that I was twice my size. I had acid reflux. I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I had depression. I had IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. And food changed my life. And not only did that happen, I get to eat good food, right? Good food. So if you want to eat good food, I have perfected meal plans made by me and personal help with supplements or modifications if you have Hashimoto's, if you have Graves, if you have IBS, if you have PCOS, contact me. I would be honored to help you. You can go to keto-adapted.com and find a lot of different options there for personalized help, or message me by commenting below on this YouTube video, or you can check me out at mariamindbodyhealth.com. Mahalo.